My first day at Star King, I was asked to build a sukkah. Sukkot was impending, and it was time to make ourselves vulnerably safe, or safely vulnerable. So I went into the stacks with Fred and Ibrahim Baba, may his secret be sanctified, to uncover the mystery. We poured through boxes, searching for a blue fabric and some metal rods, identifiable only by a blurry Facebook photo from 2010 that Baba pulled up on his phone with the words "Sukkah Silent Zikr" underneath. We found many of the necessary parts of the structure, but the screws were missing. We never built that sukkah. Higale na ufros havivi alai et sukat shalomecha. I implore you, reveal yourself, my beloved, and spread upon me the sukkah of your peace. It is said that when the Israelites left Mitzrayim, the place of constriction, they camped in a town called Sukkot. When they set out from this town to continue on their journey from constriction to liberation, the Infinite One went before them as an Amud Anan, a pillar of cloud, as a guide and a protection. Some say that therefore the Sukkot that the Israelites dwelled inside of in the desert were not literal booths, but the manifest presence of the divine, enclouding them, enshrouding them. It is these ananim, these clouds, to which we once again turn to for protection each Sukkot. I came to Star King emerging out of a very different Amud Anan, that of Israel's military operations against the Palestinian people. Israel entitled its 2012 siege on Gaza Amud Anan, invoking biblical notions of God's protection as they advanced what they called, at least to American audiences, a defensive. I came to Star King one defensive later, after time living in Israel-Palestine as an activist and experiencing one of these defensives firsthand. I came broken open, angry, needing protection, needing refuge, needing prayer, needing the Sukkot Shlomecha, the sukkah of peace that only the Ameni Kavod, the clouds of the glory of the divine, could provide. My first day at Star King, I was asked to build a sukkah, but the screws were missing. We never built that sukkah. Or did we? For what is Star King but a temporary dwelling place of safe vulnerability, of vulnerable safety, in the midst of a world that can only be defined as midbar, what feels to be wilderness, but in actuality is the speaking place, the place of prophetic revelation. What is Star King but a protective cloud to envelop us with a sense of security as we set off to do work so terrifying? For what is the work of addressing systemic injustice but the work of standing before a bush that burns yet is not consumed and trembling at the still small voice coming from within? Star King has served as my Amud Anan, as my guiding cloud. I progressed through an entire life cycle in my 4-year tenure here, first on staff and then as a student. Wide-eyed infant in awe of everything with which she was confronted, joyful child in love with the play possible in the work of religion and liberation, brooding teenager questioning all authority, all knowledge, and the sheer purpose of it all, mourning child using elders to whom I look to for guidance, disillusioned adult, hurt that even within the porous walls of a libertary vehicle there too can be harm, teacher of others, reinvigorated by the energy of my students. And now I stand here, ready to embark into society born anew, initiated into my new yet very old role of religious leader for social change. A cloud does not make for perfect protection. A cloud is permeable, porous. A cloud reserves room for vulnerability, ensures room for vulnerability. So too does Star King. Higale na ufros havivi alai et sukat shalomecha. I implore you, reveal yourself, my beloved, and spread over me the sukkah.